kittens, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are a returning viewer, I love you and there is nothing you can do about it. If you are new here, my name is MsDorciah. I am in love with all things beauty, fashion, and everyday life. And here, you're going to get a little bit of everything because I love doing a little bit of everything. And it is my duty to encourage and inspire you to be all that God has created you to be. With that being said, this video is my April faves, okay? There were some hits and there were some misses. And I'm going to show this with you guys. And for the most part, this is going to all be about fragrance because I did some shopping and I have some new fragrances. Actually, they're all new. And I have a home scent as well. So just in case you are searching for a new fragrance and affordable, all right, affordable fragrance, let's get into the video. All right, kittens, let's pick up on the affordable aspect of what I have. I love to smell good. Who doesn't? I've been in the retail industry for a very long time, and I've been in the beauty industry almost 3 decades now. I have fragrances that I have had for a very long time. So I'm not going to say that I have quite smelled everything there is to smell in fragrance, but I can tell you what has been happening. In my search for something new, something just groundbreaking, I've found that everything reminds me of something I've worn already. And so I have not really had any luck with finding a new signature scent for me. And it has been a battle. It has truly been a battle. And I've worked at Macy's for a very long time. And I've ventured out to other companies as well. I've had my daughter take me to Saks Fifth because I wanted to smell something outside of what Macy's had to offer. And I'm the one that, because I'm so particular about my fragrance, I don't like to buy mine blindly. I've done that several times and I have not been very successful with that. So I have to smell mine. Now I have to say that I've ventured into the world of gourmand fragrances and I've been pleasantly surprised, but I still have not found that one that is like, oop, that's it. That's it. So I'm saying all this to say that I'm a creature of habit. I have fragrances here that are my tried and true. So let me share with you my signature scent for me, what I love to smell on myself. I'm fresh. I do love earthy, but the earthy has to be combined with something sweet. I cannot do spicy. Spicy is just not for me. I do like fruiting, but it has to be combined with something. Again, I do not like floral. Anything with rose in it, I can't do it. It's just that's too earthy for me. So that's me. And we're all different, but I know that is what melds with me. That is my chemistry. And I know that that's what smells good on me. So I have, these are my all-time favorite. This is from Thierry Mugler. This is called Womanity. This is, I was so sad when this was taken away from the counter. You can only get it on their website now. But when I tell you this is, it is a chef's kiss. This has patchouli in it. It has vanilla. It is, oh wow, this makes me feel sexy. And this is the one fragrance that I get the most compliments on, and I absolutely love it. This fragrance right here, Cartier. You see, this is, you see how much I have left of this one. This was my first major investment fragrance. And I say investment because this was well over $100 for me. And at the time when I bought this, I could not believe that I was paying that much money for a fragrance, but I'm so glad that I did because I absolutely love this one. This is my alluring fragrance. This is the one that I feel that you wear in the evening. This is a nighttime fragrance. This Womanity is a daytime fragrance, but I've had this for a very long time. Now, in my search again to come out of my box and venture out, I bought this one blindly. This is also a Cartier fragrance. This one is called Baiser Vole. This one is beautiful. This one is grown. Okay, this one is just moving out of the house, you know, taking care of yourself, doing your own bills. This one here is grown. And that's the only way I can explain this one. It is definitely, it's warm. It's in the middle between being warm and spicy, and it's just on the cusp of being spicy. And when I first smelled it, and I bought this one blindly, when I first smelled it, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. But the notes in here, they intertwine the notes in here beautifully, so it works for me. And this is also another, it is another evening scent to me. This is my grown, my grown fragrance right here. Again, this is Cartier Baiser Vole. So my most recent purchase that I have before the ones that I'm going to show you here, hearing everyone talk about Baccarat Rouge, I wanted to, I'm not going to say I had to, but I wanted to experience it because this is about a year ago when I tell you, and actually it's still in the forefront of a lot of conversation right now. Of course, people have moved on from it, but this right here is a favorite. So when I actually went to Saks Fifth and I wanted to experience it first before I made the plunge. Let me share, this is not Baccarat Rouge. When I saw that price tag, y'all, I wasn't ready for that investment. I'm not there yet. My coins won't allow me to go there yet. My bank account says no. No, dear, you're not there yet. And I'm totally okay with that. So of course, you know, being on social media, there are so many girlies out there giving you dupes and versions of, you know, the luxury fragrance. So there's a young lady on TikTok that I follow, Fumi, I want to say Fumi Monet, don't quote me. She raved about this one, and I got this from Amazon. When I tell you, this smells just like Baccarat Rouge. This is an evening, in my opinion, this is an evening scent as well. But if you layer it with something else, you can get away with wearing it during the day. But this is beautiful, and the longevity on this one. I've washed clothes and I still smell it. The throw on this, the projection on this is absolutely beautiful. This is another one that I get a lot of comments on. And no, I didn't pay $300 for this. I think I only paid $28 for this. But I tell you, the price on this goes up and down. It fluctuates because they know this is a good one. I'm going to link this in the description box for you as well. This right here, I'm in love with. All right, let's move on to the ones that I've just recently purchased. So I'm all about dupes. I'm all about that. I'm that life. I'm that girl. You know, if my coins will allow me to do it, I may do it. But if I can find a version that is less expensive, add to cart. And that's exactly what I've been doing. So I've heard about this brand. I heard about the brand called Alt. And it's basically short for alternative fragrances. And when you go to their website, they will let you know right away, we are not dupes. We don't claim to be the luxury version of, you know, they let you know. There's a disclaimer that says, hey, no. So their fragrances is inspired by luxury brands. And I appreciate that. So I wanted to try, I've heard a lot about the fragrance from Maison Cartier called Gentle Fluidity. There's two versions. There's Gentle Fluidity Silver and Gentle Fluidity Gold. This was a blind purchase for me, but I heard so many good things about it, so I had to try it. When I looked at the difference between the two, the Gentle Fluidity Gold was definitely on the spicy side for me because I understand the notes. I knew that it wouldn't work for me, but this one sounded like something that I knew would work for me. And so I tried it. I was pleasantly, and I am pleasantly surprised by it. It is definitely, it's a strong fragrance. This is one that says, I'm here, okay? It is a unisex perfume. And when you put it on, you are in touch with your feminine and your masculine side. This is absolutely, it's beautiful. It makes you feel strong. You know, it's that kind of fragrance where it enters the room before you, okay? And when you leave, it's like, wait a minute, I'm not done yet. This is, oh, and this is another one. I washed my clothes and it was still there. Still there. Again, this is called, the company is called Alt. They're short for alternative fragrances. This one is called Tender Fluency. And it is their version of Maison Cartier Gentle Fluidity Silver. I was happy with this purchase. I'm happy with it. These next ones are from Amazon. And I have to say that I was pleasantly surprised with these as well. And of course, you know, when you purchase off of Amazon, I did mention that I do not like to blindly buy my fragrances, but you have to. You got to step out there. And the one thing that I love about any of these places is that if you don't like it, you can return it. This one right here, now I wanted to step into the gourmand world. And let me share with you. Let me give you a little bit of history in 411. And this is how I explain the difference between regular perfume and a gourmand. Let me put my glasses on because this is MsDorciah, the educator. How I simply explain a gourmand fragrance to someone that is new to it or has never heard of it or wants to know a little bit more about it. Gourmand fragrances are olfactory dessert, okay? They smell good, all right? It's an experience. It's a sensory experience. Gourmands are things like vanilla, caramel, honey, chocolate, cotton candy, brown sugar. So again, those are things that you smell. Gourmand fragrances are in the umami category, basically meaning a taste. And by taste, I mean sweet, salty, bitter, sour. So gourmand is simply, smells like something you can eat. And that's simply what gourmand is. So I hope that helps someone, okay? All right. So what I'm going to start with is the purchases that I made on Amazon. This is from, why did I take my glasses off? Y'all can't see. Okay, this is from a store on Amazon called Le Monde Gourmand, okay? All of their fragrances are gourmand fragrances, and they have a plethora. This one here is a hair and body mist. The name of this one is called Lotion, and I could be saying I might be saying sale wrong. It might be cell. But they're numbered, and what attracted me to this one is the freshness of it. When I saw the notes for this one, I knew immediately that this was something that I figured that I would like. There's honeysuckle, muguet, and pink salt. When I heard those, I knew that it would I knew that I would like it. And because this is just a body mist, a hair and body mist, this is actually one that I wear to bed. I spray this on after I'm done showering, and it just makes me feel so happy and so fresh. And also my husband loves to smell it as well. So I'm actually enjoying this one. And actually, if I am, say for instance, if I am just running out for errands and I want to spray something on, this is one that I'll just start from the top of my head and just go all the way down. I am truly enjoying this one. Now, the next one is a perfume. This is from the same store on Amazon, Gourmand. So this one is called Brulee Pistachio. There's a new fragrance from Kayali called Pistachio. And every time I go into the Sephora that's near me, they never have any of the fragrances. And so I wanted to smell what all the girls was talking about, this pistachio. I wanted to smell it. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, I wanted to smell pistachio as a fragrance. So I was like, okay, let me try this one. Now, I've never smelled the Kayali pistachio, so I have no idea how it smells, but I still wanted to experience pistachio as a fragrance. The notes in here it's called Milky Mousse, Pistachio Crumbs, and Vanilla Bean. I actually like that combination together. It works. This smells like a corporate baddie. That's how I can definitely akin this to a corporate baddie. Okay, this is one that, you're sitting at the front of the table, at the head of the table, okay, and you take nothing from no one. This right here is one that stands all by itself. You do not have to layer this with anything. It smells beautiful, and I love that. And actually, this is one that I feel you can definitely wear for day or evening. It smells really good. So I'm definitely enjoying this one. And this is also another one that I washed I washed my clothes and I still smelled it. So the projection on this, the longevity, it is definitely there. I'm enjoying this one. And again, this one came from Amazon. Now, this one is, my opinion, maybe a little bit controversial. I say controversial because this one is talked about often, especially coming from Amazon. This is an Arabian fragrance. I heard, and I still hear, so much about this fragrance. I had to. Actually, my daughter gifted this for me. I raved about it, and my daughter was like, I'll get it for you. I'm a note girl. The first thing I always do is I want to know the notes in any fragrance that I potentially want to try. So when I looked up the notes to this, let me read the notes, guys. All right, so this is grapes, apple, patchouli, orris, amber, and musk. So it has a nice mixture of a lot of the notes that I enjoy. And so I said, okay, let me take a chance on this one. You know, what's the most horrible thing that could happen? I don't like it. Guys, I don't like it. There's so much buzz around this. It's one of those where I was definitely influenced to get this one, but I wanted to try it because, again, you never know. You have to take a chance. Let me share with you what this fragrance, what it reminds me of. This makes me think like I am sitting in between the First Lady and the head usher at First Missionary Baptist Church during Women's Week. Don't come for me. I hate saying that fragrances remind me of an old lady, I really hate saying that, but this one does say to me that this is a very mature woman. She is set in her ways. She's been wearing the same fragrance all her life, and there is nothing else she is going to wear. It is, the projection on this is loud too. It is far reaching. When I sprayed it, my husband and my daughter said to me, nope, no mom, that is not you. I didn't want to give it back. So this is actually one that I am going to gift. I'm going to have a giveaway for this one because this is not me. It is too spicy. It's too spicy for me. And I'm definitely going to assume that for those who love it, you are definitely a spicy girl. This is too spicy for me. This put me in the mind of Chanel number 5. I don't like that either. Don't come for me. All right, guys, this next fragrance I got from Ulta Beauty. And I used to work at Ulta Beauty, guys. So when I tell you I've seen this and I've completely ignored it. I thought nothing of it. But I was going on vacation and I wanted something that was very airy and light. And so I was, you know what, let me go over here and give this a try. This particular scent is called Sunrise Moon. What attracted me to this, of course, were the notes. It's peaches, cardamom, and mandarin. So I was like, oh my goodness, that's me. So if I'm able to sample a scent before I buy it, one of the things that I always do, and I always teach this when I am sharing something with someone else that is interested in purchasing a fragrance, it's always good to let the fragrance sit on your skin for a little bit because there is a top, a middle, and a bottom note. What you're going to smell right away is that top note. Once it starts to dry down, you get down to that middle note, and then what you smell at the end is the bottom note. And that will tell you whether or not you will like it, whether or not it identifies with you. And I firmly believe that our chemistry is so unique. You and I can spray the same fragrance on and it will smell completely different on both of us. And that is so true. So because I was working that day, I was like, let me spray this on. And by the time I left for the day, I was in love with it. This is absolutely beautiful. And I love that it also has a hair and body mist and also a lotion. So you get to layer this, and that's what I love about it. This one lasts an entire day. It lasts an entire day, and I absolutely love it. This smells like a bougie dryer sheet. That's exactly how I envision it. It smells to me. You know, it smells so beautiful. It's not like a girly sweet, but it's definitely a warm sweetness. I just love it. And when it gets down to that bottom note, you smell like you just stepped out of the shower. Okay, I am in love with this. I will, if you are a clean, fresh, fruity girl, you will absolutely love this. This is at Ulta Beauty. And again, this one is called Sunrise Moon. I am in love with this. And I also spray the hair and body mist on at night as well. So I kind of switch up between the two. But this is beautiful. If you like to spritz something on, if you like to smell good when you go to bed, this is one that will get it done. The last is a home fragrance. I stay in Walmart. I admit it, I stay in Walmart, and I actually love Walmart's candles. But I was shopping and I was over there I was actually picking up some wax melts, and I saw this. This is from Better Homes and Garden. It's actually a collection. It is a collection. And this one is, it's wax melts. They look like this. If I can get you to see it. It looks like this. And this is a wax melt. Ooh. Oh, it smells so good. The scent of this is called Lemongrass and Ginger. I got that. I got the essential oil. Okay, comes with that. And also it has the reed diffuser. Okay. It also comes with a room spray. I don't remember if I didn't see it when I got this collection or I decided not to get it because I just wanted to see how it really smelled, you know, once it was in your room, you know, how far of a projection did it give? How far of a throw that it give? I don't know why I didn't get it, but I'm definitely, when I go back to replenish this, I am definitely going to get the room spray as well. But y'all, how can I describe the way this smells? You definitely get a spa experience with this. You definitely smell like you're at a spa. But where can I say, okay, so here's a good one. I've never been to Dubai, but I envision being in a Hilton in Dubai, okay, in their spa room. That's how this is where this takes me. This is where my mind goes when I have this in oh, especially for when I'm in there taking a bath. This smells, it smells so good. You know how you walk in those hotels? I tell you, my first visit to Vegas, and my husband and I were visiting. We were just visiting all of the hotels, and I started to realize that each hotel had a different scent. And I know now that they actually do that on purpose. But this is exactly how it smells. This lemongrass and ginger, it is absolutely beautiful, and it will definitely give you some sense of relaxation when you are in your bathroom taking a bath, for whatever. I absolutely love that. And this again comes from Walmart. I will do my best to link everything in the description box for you. All right, kittens, that is it. These are definitely, I only have one. I do have to admit, out of everything that I have, I only have the one, and that was the Casablanca. But for the most part, I am enjoying everything else. I'm still on the hunt for another fragrance. I am definitely expanding my fragrance collection. You know, I have to come out of my box, and I know that. But I still want to wear things that I love, and I know what works for me. So I hope that this review will help you. If you want to try something, hey, like I said, what's the worst thing that can happen? You don't like it, send it back. Okay? All right, kittens, I do hope that you enjoyed this video and that it did spark you to want to try something, to step out of your comfort zone. I do hope that some of these things, maybe something that you want to try. I know that for me, I'm kind of getting out of my shell with trying fragrances blindly because I've did it already, and I've been pleasantly surprised. You have to do it in order to know whether or not you're going to like it. So thank you again so much. I really appreciate it. If you have not subscribed to me yet and you're still teetering, go back, look at some of my other videos. I am here for you, and I want to be able to help and inspire you to live your best, to look your best, and do your best. Please, you can connect with me on my other platforms. I am MsDorciah on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I would appreciate it if you came on over and visited me there. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share this video. Maybe it can help somebody else, guys. I am growing, guys, and I thank you so much. I am on the road to 1,000. I am sitting at a little bit over 700 right now, guys. I am doing my best to be consistent with this, and I appreciate those of you that have been around from day one. I'm on the road to 1,000. I'm going to get there. You know what? I've given myself a stretch goal to get there by the end of the year, but at the rate you guys are going, I'm definitely going to hit that maybe before the end of the year. Thank you so much to my new subscribers. I can't do this without you guys, and I am so overjoyed and I'm so appreciative of your support. Again, guys, if you found this video helpful, please consider giving me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, share this video for me. I want to leave you guys with a saying that I hold near and dear to me. And I always feel that when something goes on with me, I know that it will help somebody else. This is the saying that I always say to myself and to anyone that is struggling with something. And I'm probably going to end off all of my videos with this, because I know if it helps me, that it will help somebody else. All right? And it is simply love on yourself. Love on others. Don't sweat the small stuff. Create memories. We fall down, but we what? Get back up. This is MsDorciah, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.